Mr. Cosby, how you doing?
Now a free man, Bill Cosby didn't stay long at his Pennsylvania home, leaving today to reunite with his wife.
He would spend the next months with her. They haven't seen each other in almost 3 years.
According to his spokesperson, Andrew Wyatt, Cosby knew the Pennsylvania Supreme Court decision was coming, but didn't know when. Prison guards told him he was free at noon yesterday, unlocking the cell and opening the door. According to Wyatt, there were cheers from the other inmates. Bill Cosby came back home. Wyatt says they stayed up until 2 in the morning. The 83-year-old telling him he didn't want to go to bed. He was afraid all of this was just a bad dream. The Philadelphia Supreme Court threw out the conviction, saying Cosby's due process rights were violated when he was charged with sexually assaulting and drugging Andrea Constand. The alleged incident took place in 2004, but the district attorney at the time, Bruce Castor, decided there wasn't enough evidence to bring charges, compelling Cosby to give a deposition in Constand's civil case.
I can sit there, do nothing, and hope the case gets better, like get a confession, or I can try to find another way, another solution, and I chose to find another way.
But Cosby's deposition was then used to charge him a decade later. The court says the DA's office broke a promise not to prosecute.
Yes, I intended that to bind my successors in perpetuity.
Cosby's legal team calling it justice, but many of the dozens of women who have made a range of allegations against Cosby, from groping to sexual assault to rape, are angry.
For me, he has paid a very small, minute portion of consequences for his actions. And no matter what technicality he gets off on, he's still guilty.
Under the law, his record is wiped clean. He can't be retried. But for a man who was once known as America's dad, some damage can't be undone.
Stephanie joining me here in the studio. What is next for Cosby?
Well, Lester, there is still a pending lawsuit that was being held until the Pennsylvania Supreme Court made the decision it announced yesterday. But his spokesperson said he's making plans, including a documentary, and he says Cosby was on the phone this morning with comedy club owners.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.